You can watch World War II Weekly channel on YouTube. Oh, is it the guys who did the First World War, actually? That'd be interesting. I've heard about that, actually. I saw something about that. I can't remember if it's those guys or somebody else, actually. Jokes aside, you should play by ML versus someone in this game. I think I'd probably go for War in the West, perhaps. And that's the indie night out, that's it. But one of these could be interesting. I don't know who I'd play, really. There's only two choices, I thought, you know. Oh dear. Yeah, I need to do another giveaway, actually. It's a shame, but the two people that won the first giveaway haven't claimed their keys. I'm going to go ahead and actually give those keys out. Probably do the draw tomorrow. I've been so very busy sometimes. Mostly because I spend most of my time actually bloody streaming. So, I don't get to do the other things, really. But it's worthwhile. I'm sure you guys will forgive me. Right, so I still have these cores. Right, oh, right, that's what I was going to do then. I was going to do the upper level reorganizations, and I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and double save that. Need to make sure I save it twice, actually. One of these two, yeah. THG has actually been interested in that. I think it was Tortuga as well, actually, who was interested in that. Or was there somebody else? There's somebody else I'm sure that was interested in that. But one of these two is going to be awesome when that comes. That's going to be really big. I'm really hoping that I can get my my lovely face all over that one, really. I'm going to hope that I can try and get first dibs on that one when it comes to like the delivering streams. That'd be awesome, doing like the reveal there. Team game series. I tried to organize one a while ago, but it was like herding cats, sadly. But yeah, that's a thing. The counterattack impact compared to the forces involved was mediocre. The casualties monstrous. Battle of Bonodi is a good example, and that was the most ready. In fairness, it was a surprise attack. But no, I understand the point there. There's a good few books actually on the subject that I would recommend reading. When I have read When Titans Clashed, and a few others actually. It's been a while though. War Without Garlands is one of my favourites. Absolute War, Chris Bellamy, a couple others. I think Glances When Titans Clash, but there's a couple more I need to read actually, or reread as well. But I'm trying to get into actually using like an e-reader now, just because then I don't have to keep buying books and books and books. It's not easy just to use a book that's like there, isn't it, on your screen. Right, let's go ahead then. So we're going to go to the Commander's Reports. What I want to go ahead and take a look at here then is... Alright, HQs actually. Right, so army groups. So army group center is overburdened. I really need to try... I think this is it. I think I need to relieve the burden on army group center more than army group south. Army group south is important, but it's not the most important as such. Obviously, it's got a lot to... I mean, it gets 2 dedicated rail lines to that area. It's majority flat, clear areas. We do have Kiev. In the center of that area, we have plenty of cities. We have plenty of industrialized cities in that southern area, so it's not too bad. Okay. I think what we need to do then is support Army Group Center first and foremost, really. Army Group North and Center, we need them to take Leningrad and really push into that area. South will be alright. It'll manage. It's got the most men. Oh well. Let's take a look then. So Army. If you don't mind number crunching, Nigel Askey's ongoing Operation Barbarossa. Ooh, is that a book? Ooh, I like that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm like, to be honest, I've got, I haven't shown off like sort of hobby and stuff for a little while in that, but I have actually, I got a big order actually today actually. Why am I saying actually twice? Which is not necessary. But I did have, oh, I'll have to go ahead and check that out actually. Are they the black ones or something? I'm sure I've seen like some black ones actually. But, interesting. But I got my order of 3mm scale armor today. Let me send. I've got to send a picture to myself so I can actually go ahead and share it somehow, which is easier said than done. I'll send it to Richard and he can deal with that. But yeah, Christ, got 45 Panzer III Es, 15 Panzer III Gs, 15 Panzer II Fs. Did I mention the Panzer? Yeah, 15 Panzer IVs. And then I got for myself 15 KV1s, 30 T26, and then 15 BA20s, I think they're called. Let's see. I haven't got many good pictures here, actually. I know it's a bit of a hard distraction, but I'm sure you guys will appreciate it. Thank you very much, Richard, for being my little guinea pig here. It's not a great picture. I was using my mobile phone, and that thing's got an awful bloody camera. But yes, I've got the 15 KV1s here. These are like 3mm scale, so they're not going to take too long to actually get painted up. But they're going to look great when they're all sorted out. So essentially what we're going to have then is a armoured regiment. I'll be playing Soviets. My little brother will be playing Germans. I got all these like 6mm like paper buildings as well that I need to cut out and actually stick together. So that'd be quite good. But we're going to be playing like Spearhead rules, or Fistful of Toe 3 rules, or Panzer Corps 2nd edition rules, or there's a couple other ones there, or even like Firefly rules. I'm going to have to try a few different rule sets, that sort of scale, to figure things out. But I want to get like the aircraft and artillery and infantry next and all that. It's meant to comprise 6 volumes, some of which are thick enough to be split in half. First 2 volumes and part 1. Can you send me a link to that on like the Discord or something? I'd love to take a look at that. And it would be awesome if somebody was to find that as a PDF. Wink wink. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen those, yeah. Send PDF nudes. Right, okay. I was doing something and then got distracted again by myself. So I'll get this sorted. Okay. So let's see then, I need to get these armies. So we have here Knife Army. Knife Army goes to Army Group North. Where's Knife? Oh, there we go. There it is. Ah, okay. Right, there we go. So we'll have you reassigned to Army Group North, which is actually pretty cheap there. It's only 13. Oh no, that's the range, isn't it? Not the actual cost. And never mind, the cost is over here. I'm thinking, oh, that's not bad. I figured that's cheaper than I thought it was. Yeah, it's because it's over here. There we go. So we'll go ahead then. We'll use those 36. That leaves me with only 30 there. So I don't think I could actually have another reassigned. It might be that we have to do an army round about every 2 or so turns, so we save those up. Take it from there, really. Well, actually, no, that's fixed it. It has sorted out Army Group Center, so that's not too bad. And this is it. I do have a couple points there spare. So this is it, really. We'll have to figure that one out. I do have Army Group Antonescu, which is good. At least I can actually go ahead and sort that. But I think I do need some administration points this turn, so I'm going to hold on to them. I think next turn we'll take a look at that. But that's not too bad, then. 36. How many points do you actually begin the game with? I think you only begin with, like, is it 20 or 30 or something? Not enough to do it first turn, I don't think. But I don't think you can do it first turn, actually. But that's helped us out, Ben. So Army Group, Army Group's Northern has received command of the 9th Army. So that's okay. So that helps to actually diminish the burden of Army Group Center, and increases the burden of Army Group North, but then again they gain an entire army, so I'm sure they're not complaining. Yeah, we'll go with that. They're going to be working closer together anyhow. So let's take it from here then. So I spend a lot of time just wagging on, really. Right. Well, let's see here then. I do have this over here. Could have that potentially reassigned to the panzers over here, really. They'd arrive in that area, but they'd have no means to do anything, so there's no point there. And we'll get the infantry moving first and foremost, then. So I think we might start here to the south. Which division is the first away? Do have you? Right. Well, I need these divisions to move over this way. Move you down there, that takes that terrain, well, it takes control of these hexes over here, so that's fine. They're not moving tremendously far out. We need to move like that so we can actually capture as much of the area. We'll have the 9th Army move up this way. Their objective is going to be essentially this area over here. They're going to be aiming down to the southern end of the Pskov line there. Okay. So the thing is that, do I even bother engaging them? Is it even worth it? Not particularly. I'll have them shifted about there then. Ah, so there's a division there. Okay. But I'm not going to attack that. We can simply cut it off really quite easily. Right, move you over here to count us. Right, there we go. Okay. I'm going to have this regiment, sorry, this division broken up into regiments so I can cover the rail line. Oh, right, yes. Shift Z, is it? Yeah, there we go. Are you really attached to that? Okay. Yeah, you're an overburdened core command there. And we'll have to sort that out. It's not going to take a lot of work to do, but it's something that we do need to do. Okay. Let's get this rail line moving, actually. Get these engineers in here. So they need... Oh, god damn it. Do they have to... Do they really have to move there? Can you not just move direct and then... Cause it, Oh, I tell you... Oh, damn it. I should just move them there, repaired that, then go north there. Tell you what, I'm going to reload that. It is worthwhile doing that. Oops. Crash. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't like that. It does not like that. No, but it's worthwhile doing that there. I should really think about that a little bit more, actually, because we're going to be really quite conservative with the amount of like MP we use. So, I mean, that's like... It's not wasting any time, which is really good. Okay. So that's before I did the movements over here, but that's okay. So what we'll do then... Move you like so. Move your body like 1, 2... What is it? Check 1, 2? Can't remember how that song goes now. Right shift there. Yeah. So I have to move that anyway. Okay, so I didn't... God damn it. Kinda wasted my time there. Oh, hang on, actually. Oh, you can just go like that, can't we? But I can't build that because we've only just captured it, so it's gonna have to be moving to the south there. How does it? Yeah, probably better just go to the south, but at least we have it. Then we should be able to move on a little bit further then. Okay. Move you 1 hex now. Right band rail line. Sort of one, that's good. Okay, so it's yeah, it's 5 there, which is not too bad. I mean, to be honest, what might happen here then is with the headquarters, we might have a headquarters actually work. We'll allow their construction units to go ahead and actually have those rail lines worked on. And then merge them about there. That'd not be too bad. It could potentially go that way then. Right. Okay, we got that then. We're not too far away. At least the forces as they near Minsk are actually going to be close. Well, this rail line's going to be closing in as they move towards Minsk, so that's not too bad. At least we have that going for us. Okay. And this turn shouldn't take anywhere near as long as the last one did. It's just really, we've got to get the actual important things done, and then, yeah, it starts moving a lot quicker from that point. Right. Let's see. I'm going to make sure I cover that area. They're not moving too far. We'll have that assigned elsewhere. These divisions over here, then. I could potentially have them moved over here, but the thing is, there's not that much here to really bother with. So in all honesty, it might simply be the case that we actually just keep them here and allow them just to somewhat rest for the time being. Or we could have them moved over there. I mean, I need to be in a position to actually surround these forces, but I could do that fairly easily, really. I mean, that would help, but yeah. We'll see what we can do. We'll have forces move this way. So what we'll do then is we'll wait until we move these forces over here. We'll see if we can go for any sort of, like, surround. But I want to get moving onto the clear terrain over here. Start moving up this way. I could start moving through this area over here where there is the light woods, but I'd rather move through the clear terrain. But frankly, it's a bad place anyway, because it's just awful. It's just awful terrain. Yeah, it just takes a while to get there. At least if I stick near the rail lines, not too bad then, really. Right. Just make sure we're safe here. So we've got a little bit of the administration sorted out, which is a good thing to have there. Rail lines are more or less done, besides the ones in the south. We'll be sorting them. We'll go from the north down, really. I think that's a decent way to go. Right. And what we'll do then is we'll actually use these formations over here. But then again, saying that, issue is, because that's under control, they're not going to be moving too far anyhow. So I think I might as well have these divisions actually, this core concerned with actually clearing out this pocket over here, making sure it's empty. These forces over here I can have move on. I think march as far as you can. By the way, Lithuania doesn't count as part as a pocket, yeah, until you capture that port. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Well, we do have that port, but there's also this port over here, isn't there? Okay. This track's so good. There'll be a division or something over here, I'd imagine. Oh, it looks like there might have been like an airfield. Oh, some routed units over here then, okay. Yep, they're shattered. So I don't think there's any other ports here. No, that isn't. So that's fine. What I'll do with the rest of the units then is have them march to the other side. We don't need to have to bother with them really. And I could attack them now, but I might as well wait a turn, and then they're going to be forced to surrender then. Obviously, if we have to, we will do, but I'd rather not have to. Yes, it's like obviously we could just march on this way then. Or even march this way. Okay. Get as far north as we can really, it's not a bad thing. That's ain't bad. So is it even worthwhile bothering this? Because there's not anything here that I stand to gain. There's the swamps over here, there's a rough drain over here. I might as well just march on towards Riga and then march out this way. I'm not going to be able to get anything, well, everything into Riga. I mean, this is it. We could go for something like a HQ build-up, but is it worthwhile? Talendin would be nice to secure. We'll have to find something to secure Talendin with, really. But we'll have to concentrate to moving towards Pskov first and foremost. As far as it goes, he's going to obviously dig in there, so the sooner we move, the better. We'll have to probably approach it from the south, really. The area looks too empty. Hard to say. We did route a lot of those units that were here, to be honest. Like, most of them were routed. Okay. Have you moved over there? These divisions really, they're not assigned to anybody right now, so I'm going to have them sort of used just to clear the way, really. Maybe move towards Pskov this turn, HQ build-up, and then if core headquarters supplies aren't enough, perhaps, yeah. I could also use the Junker 52 to actually fly in supply as well. Well, sorry, fuel in there. I mean, we've had them actually sit around here, so they haven't been terribly worse off. The rails are significantly better over here as well, so at least they did have that. Okay. Oh, that's new. I like how they actually tell you about that. That's cool. New little change. Right, what I'll do here then, have these fellows broken up. Right, so that keeps them sorted out there. So we don't need to worry about them going anywhere. There's a good few divisions there, to be honest. They'll be mincemeat next turn. That'll keep that open for us, which is good. Move that afterwards. So I do not have a huge amount tonight, so we're going to be bringing the stream to an end in about 8 or so minutes. I need to try and make these episode length, really. Hopefully as we get through the actual series, things will move quicker and quicker. But nice to get more people here on Twitch as well, but it's good to see you guys here. Seems like more people are coming here, which is great. Okay. To be fair, that division needs to be reassigned. Could be reassigned. We'll hold that in mind. Okay. I want to see you bound. Oh, this is it. I could potentially use something, or we could try to... I do have forces that could go around here to cut these divisions off. Before you end, take a look at the losses screen. Oh yeah, that's a good point, actually. It's a good point. I almost forgot about that. Okay. So we're at 22,000 access losses at the moment. 22,262. 261 guns. We lost a lot of those, actually, probably because of the actual planned attacks that should have been... Sorry, the hasty attacks that should have been planned attacks. But that's still not too bad. Still not too bad. Okay. Not doing too bad. We've captured here so far 111,000 so far. Still more to be captured, of course. And this is it. I do need to try and just keep nipping away at them. This is at 3,985. Need to keep that going up there. Yeah, it's 3 divisions. We'll see if we can actually cut them off. But then again, this is a thing here. I could march out this way, but I might as well march north and actually make the best use of what we have there. Just try and reform these units if I can. Otherwise, things are going to get a little bit complicated. Don't want to waste anything, really. Oh, I see. Yeah. I mean, what we could potentially do here then is actually have the motorized move up, allow the Panzers just to remain here at Riga. And, yeah, I think it might be worthwhile just to have the Panzers remain here at Riga. Allow the motorized to go out there, have them actually clear the way. Like, they need fuel, but they don't need as much fuel. Let the Panzers build up that fuel, and then this is it. If we could actually get the Panzers over here in, like, one turn sort of thing, that'd be great. It should be manageable, perhaps, but it depends, really. And it's going to be, like, what? Another... let's see, so we did about 7 there. We got lucky again. Depends on the train, of course, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might be at Riga next turn, which would be nice. I mean, this is it. If we have the rails about a turn behind us, that's not too bad. Of course, we're never going to really benefit from the rails until, well, it comes to actually defending here, really. Alright, just going to make another quick save here, make sure. Here we go. Yeah, it'd be very nice to see this actual time frame though in one of these two. It's like one of the West is great, but it's just if it had been earlier, it would have been nice if it had potential to do a few more things as the Axis there. It would have been, well, as the German forces, would have been kind of fun. Right, so what I'm going to do here then. So we need to have the armies operate in their sort of areas, really. Okay. Issue is I'm going to have to go that way anyway. I mean, this is it. Is there a point going this way? The issue is there's all the swamp over here. It might be that we potentially have them move to this position here and then march. It might not seem... It might not be the best idea on first viewing, but it might be the way to go. What I'm thinking here is rather than march this way and then march that way, we could march that way, and then at least we do have a clear terrain here. We are just as close to the rail lines. Well, we would be closer because we're not moving that deep in there anyhow. This doesn't need to be held as such. I do have these divisions over here that could be used to hold it. I don't need to hold anything really over here because these will be gone next turn. What do you guys feel like? Should we go with the option where we just move straight, but at least we are moving the infantry into that area? It's opening up a wider area for us to actually make use of the supplies, because right now I just have that one supply corridor, which is not a huge amount there really. It's only like one, what, like 3 hexes wide. I think we want to open that up further really. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that's probably gonna. I think that's the way I want to go there. Okay. At least then it's actually making use of these forces here. Yeah, there we go. We can actually clear more of that terrain. Kind of like that area. We can capture a good chunk of it, really. Well, let's see. So we have here, this is 4th Panzer Group. 3rd Panzer Group is going to be used really... well, let's see. Where's it drawn to? I'll bloody close it, haven't I? Yeah, 3rd Panzer Group is going to be really working in conjunction with the Panzer Group here. Or was it 2nd Panzer Group? Their objective for 3rd is going to be to head towards Vitebsk. If they're moving over here to actually flank their positions to the south, that's not too bad. We might not necessarily have to even bother crossing the river, but if they're actually flanked, they're not going to stay around there for too long. We'll have the armies. I mean, this is it. We have a 3rd army here, so that makes things easier. We have 18th and 16th armies that are normally concerned just solely with the north, but obviously have a 9th army. We'll have another army move this way. I mean, the 9th army is going to be an interesting one. It's going to be kind of playing like a dual role between Army Group North and Army Group Center, really. They're going to be concerned with trying to just take this area and obviously shift to where they need to be. This doesn't take a lot, really. I might even potentially have the divisions that are assigned to, like, OKH potentially take this area. Or even, like... Yeah, because we don't need a lot. We're just like a core in that area would be fine, really. But the 9th... Yeah, though, the 9th army moving towards Pskov's going to be a good thing to do there. It's not too bad there. Right. If 4th breaks through Pskov itself, 3rd at Vitebsk, and the 4th at Pskov can pull a double envelopment there. Well, that's kind of what we're looking for there, really. So I want to have, like, the ability, because it's like we could potentially have a second move down here towards Mugliv. It gives us options there, really. Traditionally, you do have the second Panzer move down this way towards Mugliv, but the issue is you're then stuck with having to try and force a breakthrough here at one point. Having the option to actually make a second breakthrough over here to the north is not too bad. And we just need to take control of the actual land bridge. If it puts us in a position where we can actually get around and surround these forces, that's not too bad at all, really. I think above all, we need to make use of the actual clear terrain. Really make use of that. Okay. Right, good you march, and I'll have the cores actually catch up then afterwards. Have you move over there. Capture a little bit across the river there. That's not too bad. If it captures that across the river. Yeah. Okay, it's not too bad. It saves us a little bit there, actually, in the end. Yeah, have the divisions ready to move across there. I can move actually considerably far. There we go. Oh yeah, these divisions here. Okay. And these divisions could actually be used then to secure Riga, and obviously they could move across here and just cut these guys off, which is fine. They'll be cut off anyway, but that's not too bad. So I think what we'll do then is obviously have the motorized move out that way. Yeah, that one division there can go quite some way. And that does definitely help us out. And this is it, allows actual fuel and supply to move up this way as well, which is not too bad. It might actually be the case we take the rail line. I mean, I would want it to head to Riga, but it might be the case we actually take it, like, down this way. But it depends, really. It depends on the left. But it's one of those of where, maybe. But then again, I do want to have it head to Riga. Riga's a good one to have. But we might take it that way. It's something of a potential consideration. At least then it could be in a position then to drive up this way. I'm going to have to head this way and head that way. So it's one of those. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, I suppose you could say. But maybe. Maybe it's an option. Bum, bum, bum. But there we go, we're going to have to call it here for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far. So we have made progress over here in the north. We have obviously made progress down here in the center, which is not too bad. Making progress there, so we should be able to move on pretty quick. And this is it. We do have a ninth army that still has some units over here that are obviously able to move. We just need to see what we can do here. I don't need to try especially hard to try and surround these units because we are going to move it in such a way as they are going to be somewhat cut off. They've got some distance. They're likely going to be cut off if I move up over this way too. That'll be how we take it there. Are we in Moscow yet? Not yet. Nearly. Nearly. We'll make our own Moscow. But there we go. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you very much to my loyal subscribers and to my loyal viewers here and to my awesome patrons. Very much appreciated, those fine people. I shall be seeing you in the future. Have an awesome time. I will see you next time. I assume as I. Goodbye for now. Sayonara.